This topic literally gives me a headache to think about. And that is Sindel. Because today I watched the entirety of the Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath special. I don't have it. I watched it. I skipped through the gameplay parts because it's Mortal Kombat. I don't want to know the combos because, in case, you know me. I watched the cutscenes, and remember that video I made on Sindel thinking they may redo the character? I was wrong. Same bitch as she was. I don't get it. They say before 9, she was forced to marry Shao Kahn, kill herself, and got revived or some bullshit. Now, she's the one that killed Jared and betrayed her planet for Shao Kahn. I don't know what to believe. I could just pretend like this is a different timeline, but in 11 they focus on timeline crap, but in this game, everything's supposed to be the same. I don't get it. I really don't. Sindel is such a broken character in her origin. Did she betray her planet? Did she betray her first husband for Shao Kahn? Or did Shao Kahn force her? Did she kill Jared or did Shao Kahn? It just drives me freaking crazy, man. I thought when they fixed her in the story... Something in my eye. I thought when Shang Tsung and Fujin brought her back from being a revenant to actually bring her back to the living, I thought that she'd be good or something, like she'd help her daughter Kitana. But nope. She fucking betrayed her daughter again. And she kills Shiva? Is that what happened, or did she just knock her out? Because she said that Kitana killed her. I mean, this Aftermath story is a whole hell of a lot darker. I mean, Shao Kahn and Sindel pretty much kill, or beat the living out of until the near death out of Kitana and Liu Kang on the boat of the Sea of Blood. Sindel says they'll keep Kitana in chains and wonder what they'll do with Liu Kang. One thing I'm mad at that I thought was going to be more interesting is that little clip of Johnny Cage in the trailer where he said, no jokes, no gimmick, just combat. Like standing up for his not yet wife and his daughter. And this is old Johnny. I don't know what Johnny Cage this was. 90s Johnny. Okay. Just was one fight and he gets knocked out. But I'll say this, on that fight where you can either choose to beat Johnny Cage as either Shao Kahn or Sindel, if you choose Sindel, she'll say this, and I'm not quoting exactly, I'm paraphrasing kind of thing. She basically says that he and Sonya will breed fine soldiers for their empire. Gross. I mean, can you imagine that, man? Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade being held hostage, forcing to have kids to serve Shao Kahn and Sindel. The Aftermath trailer, the Aftermath story is so what the for this game, man. Main thing I was disappointed in is Sindel. The first thing she does is obviously it was a lie to get her to trust her. Say that she tell some story about how Quan Chi killed her. How she didn't want to marry Shao Kahn. And that bullshit. Man, I really wanted to believe they'd do that, man. To make some... No one has a happy ending in this godforsaken world, do they? Johnny Cage loses his wife, Cassie loses her mom. In the Aftermath, basically, Kitana and Liu Kang lose each other. Kitana loses her mother again. Lost her father by realizing her mother killed her father. I mean, why, man? I don't know how they would have. To be honest, though, I don't know how they would have written Sindel as a good guy. Oh, wait, I know. Actually helping her daughter and killing Shao Kahn. Well, again, just like I said with the fight, I wish they would do more with Johnny Cage, Sonya, and Cassie. I wish they had more to do. I know the Aftermath story is more about the DLC characters and the combat DLC characters. I get that. That's what the Aftermath story was made for, to have them have a part in the story mode. I get it. I just wish they'd do something else. Even at the end of the story mode, Johnny Cage just basically disappeared at the end of the fight. And here's another thing, with the end of the game, spoilers if you haven't played the game yet, or the Aftermath. Spoilers. Also, if you haven't played Aftermath, don't watch this video, because I'm gonna, fuck it. There's an ending where Shang Tsung destroys Kronika but keeps the crown for himself. It's a battle between Shang Tsung and Fire God Liu Kang to see which ending you get, the good ending or the bad ending. If you choose Shang Tsung, which I don't know anyone besides if you wanted to complete the game to 100%, why you choose the bad ending? If you choose the bad ending, Raiden and Fujin are slaves or minions to a very giant, powerful Shang Tsung, who has basically controlled and conquered all the worlds or realms. If you pick Fire God Liu Kang's ending, he resets the timeline for a new era, where he chooses a new Kung Lao as his chosen champion. Okay. But one thing I want to know is, obviously, I'm a big fan of Johnny Cage. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. He's freaking awesome, man. Especially after X and 11. He's just grew on me as a character. I always want to know what happened to them in this new era. Because think about it. Think about it for a second. What did Liu Kang do to alter the timeline to make Kung Jin not a brash, loudmouth, blade hat wielding dude? And what did that do to Johnny Cage and Sonya's relationship in this new era that he created? Does Cassie even exist? Do Johnny and Sonya have a happy ending of retirement? I don't know. That's why with the tower endings that you play, my favorite ones are Cassie and Johnny's. Johnny, they're usually the same. They're kind of the same, kind of. Johnny ends with him swinging on a vine with Sonya grasping his back, which I like, because just like Cassie, her thing has all the power of time itself. Can rewrite any course of history. All she wants is for her mom and dad to have a happily ever after in a retirement. Think about that. All the power of the cosmos, the power of time itself. All she wants is her mom back. Like Barry Allen's Flash, the Flash is blah. Like Justice League Flashpoint, but without bullshit. And Nightmare Martha Wayne's freaking laughing. I swear to God, I can't make that up. That laugh from Flashpoint still haunts me to this day. Yeah, this video was just basically me saying I hate what they did with Sindel, because oh God, I kid you not with this. I went to Walgreens earlier today around 5-6 o'clock, somewhere like that, maybe even 4 somewhere. And I started thinking about this topic, because what I do, even as a kid, I still do it today. I play out little worlds with my own characters and own stuff. And when it came to thinking about a way what to do with Sindel, I legitimately got a headache thinking of the timeline confusion of her character. I don't know what the is going on with that character. I don't know if they'll do a Mortal Kombat 12, or if this is truly it for Mortal Kombat itself. Maybe a few pictures here, movies or specials on TV here or there. Maybe even another animated show. Hint, hint for you, Warner Brothers. Not Warner Brothers, listen to me. Leo, are you in my room again?